There are whispers in the shadows, conversations held without your knowledge. Know this, those who speak your name do so because you have made an impact they can't ignore, even if they won't acknowledge it openly. Behind closed doors, discussions unfold about your strength, your resilience, and the light you bring into the lives of others. Their words reveal a truth. You are more significant than you realize, and their curiosity is born from admiration. The angels remind you that the chatter surrounding you is often a reflection of your own journey. As you continue to rise, others may talk either out of envy or fascination, but know that their opinions do not define your worth. You may never fully understand why some people feel the need to discuss you when you're not around. What you must grasp is that their words stem from a place of misunderstanding or fear of your potential. When you find out who has been discussing you, remember this. Their intentions may not always align with your truth. The angels assure you that the only validation you need comes from within. Sometimes the very people who whisper about you in secret are the ones who wish they could be more like you. They may not have the courage to express it, but their conversations reveal their admiration. The angels say that when you hear whispers about yourself, see them as echoes of your own greatness. Those who talk about you are often unable to grasp the depth of your character, but that doesn't diminish your brilliance. It's fascinating how those who talk behind your back often do so out of fear of your potential. They sense your strength and know that you could surpass them, leading to conversations filled with both admiration and insecurity. The conversations happening about you might reveal the insecurities of others. While they discuss your life, remember that the only narrative that matters is the one you create for yourself. You are a magnet for attention, and that attracts both positive and negative energy. The angels want you to remember that even in their discussions, your light shines through, and it's something they can't ignore. Behind your back, there are voices that either uplift or tear down. Trust that the angels are guiding those who speak ill of you towards understanding your true essence, leading them to a place of respect. Every whisper about you is a testament to the unique path you walk. The angels remind you that your journey is yours alone, and others can only observe from the sidelines, often misinterpreting your intentions. When people talk about you without your knowledge, they reveal more about themselves than they do about you. The angels urge you to focus on your own path and let their words be a backdrop to your journey. Understand that discussions about you are often fueled by fear and uncertainty in others. The angels encourage you to remain steadfast in your truth and let their chatter fade into the background. Those who discuss you behind your back are often grappling with their own insecurities. The angels want you to rise above their noise and continue shining your light for all to see. You may not realize it, but the very people who speak about you are often in awe of your ability to navigate life's challenges. Their conversations reflect their admiration, even if they mask it with negativity. The angels remind you that not all conversations about you are harmful. Some speak your name in reverence, sharing stories of your strength and resilience, reminding others of your impact. People may talk about you without your consent, but remember this, you have the power to define your narrative. The angels encourage you to embrace your story and let others' perceptions fall away. The whispers you hear may be fueled by curiosity or misunderstanding. The angels advise you to approach these conversations with compassion, knowing that their perspective may be limited. When people talk about you, they often reflect their own fears and doubts. The angels encourage you to rise above their chatter and focus on the greatness that lies within you. You are a force to be reckoned with, and that attracts attention, both good and bad. The angels remind you to channel that energy into your purpose and let their words fuel your drive. The conversations held about you can be a double-edged sword. While some may seek to undermine your worth, others may share your story with awe and admiration. Choose to focus on the latter. People may gossip about you, but remember, their words cannot diminish your light. The angels urge you to stay true to yourself and let your actions speak louder than their chatter. Whispers of your name reveal the depth of your impact on others. The angels want you to know that your journey inspires those around you, even if they struggle to express it openly. Behind your back, discussions may range from admiration to jealousy. The angels remind you that your worth is not determined by their opinions, but by the love and light you embody. You are the topic of conversations for a reason. You inspire, you provoke thought, and you challenge the status quo. The angels encourage you to continue forging your path fearlessly. The angels say that when you discover who has been talking about you, approach it with an open heart. Their words may be driven by confusion or fear, but understanding can bridge that gap. Remember, those who discuss you often do so out of their own struggles and insecurities. The angels remind you to lead with love and compassion, even in the face of negativity. Every whisper about you holds a lesson, whether it's about resilience or understanding. The angels encourage you to learn from these discussions and continue growing. People talk about what they don't understand. The angels assure you that your journey is unique and that the perspectives of others often fall short of grasping your full essence. Conversations that occur behind your back often stem from a place of confusion. The angels want you to remain grounded in your truth, allowing their words to float away like feathers in the wind. You have a way of leaving a lasting impression on others, even when you're not present. The angels remind you that your presence lingers in their minds, often leading to discussions filled with intrigue. Behind the scenes, people may talk about your strength and the challenges you face. The angels encourage you to embrace your journey and let their words become a part of your story, not the whole. When whispers reach your ears, understand that they often come from those who are struggling to find their own path. The angels urge you to show compassion and continue shining your light. The angels remind you that people will always talk, whether in admiration or disdain. Focus on the love and support that surrounds you, letting the negativity roll off your back. Every conversation about you can lead to growth, both for you and for those who engage in it. The angels urge you to see these moments as opportunities for understanding and healing. People's opinions about you are often projections of their own fears. The angels encourage you to stand firm in your truth and let their words fade away like echoes in the distance. The discussions held in your absence can reveal much about your impact. The angels assure you that your presence, even when unseen, leaves an indelible mark on the hearts of those around you. You may be surprised by who talks about you behind your back, but remember this: your light attracts attention, and the angels remind you that you are worthy of every bit of admiration. Behind your back, conversations can shift from admiration to judgment in an instant. The angels encourage you to focus on the love that surrounds you and let the negativity dissipate. Those who discuss you often do so because they see something in you that resonates with their own struggles. The angels urge you to continue to be a beacon of hope and strength for others. When you hear whispers about you, take a moment to reflect. The angels remind you that every conversation is an opportunity to learn about yourself and the impact you have on others. Your journey inspires discussions, and the angels want you to embrace that. Whether the words are positive or negative, they signify your growth and the path you have chosen. People may talk about you, but their words cannot change your truth. The angels remind you that you are the master of your destiny and the architect of your own narrative. Behind closed doors, your name is often spoken with reverence. The angels want you to know that your impact is profound, even if it's not always visible to you. Whispers about you can be both enlightening and challenging. The angels encourage you to see the truth in their discussions, allowing it to guide your growth and understanding. Those who talk about you often reveal their own insecurities. The angels remind you that your journey is unique, and the opinions of others cannot define your worth. You may never know the full extent of conversations held about you, but trust that the angels are guiding the hearts of those who speak your name, leading them toward understanding. Every discussion about you is an opportunity for reflection. The angels encourage you to remain grounded in your truth and let their opinions wash over you like waves on the shore. People often talk behind your back because they cannot fathom your greatness. The angels urge you to continue pursuing your dreams, letting their words become fuel for your fire.